I think that Corning, Arkansas is one of the most haunted places I have ever lived in. I moved around a lot, but I have lived in Corning for almost 1 year now. My house is supposed to be the house of Miss Ethel Obiendier. I have researched on my house, and Miss Ethel ran a funeral home in her house, which is now the house I live in. When we first moved, I thought that the house was a little weird. In the basement, which where I planned to have as my bedroom, was actually where she worked on the dead people. But mom and dad didn't tell me about it until I experienced the ghosts walking around with their eyes glued together and looking like a goddess. All of my friends have experienced it too. We all think our school is haunted, but we know better. I researched that Miss Ethel was not the nice little sweet lady she said she was. After the visitations, she chopped the people up, took out their eyes, and kept a lock of their hair from each one of her patients. After she had a big wad of hair, she made it into a wig. She wore the wig around her house and sometimes to go out with her girlfriends. Miss Ethel died in 1878 and only 6 people were at her funeral. Rumors have it that she roams the house looking for her wigs and her unfinished patients. Number 2. It was December 12th, 2005, and a bunch of strange events were happening. On 2 occasions, we heard child's voices and my daughter talking to someone in her room. Early that morning, I heard a childlike voice that was not my daughter's. My daughter comes out of her room and tells me someone is in there. She sounded as if she had been playing cheerfully with someone because I could tell how she was laughing and giggling. She drew a picture of herself and what appeared to be a ball floating beside my bed. She told me she sat up and she saw it at the end of the bed. She pointed to where it was. She stayed in the room though for a bit before coming out to tell me. I believed her. My room is right next to hers, and in the small space that connects our room is where I often feel the presence, and a friend of mine once told me she saw someone walk across it one day. I believe in that space as common ground for where spirits pass. Right at that moment, my cat comes running out of that space spooked. My side of the bed is right near the cross space. Later around 12 a.m. at night, my daughter is laying in my room very quiet, which was so strange, so I came in there and I felt a presence, so I asked her to go in the living room with Dad. She stopped next to my bed on the side where I was laying and blew me a kiss, then walked into the living room. Right at that moment, the presence got really strong, so I picked up my camera where I usually have it right next to me on my nightstand. I took a picture in that same spot where she was standing, and I felt the presence, and it got really cold. I quickly looked at the picture, and it looked like a child angel. This was strange, and my digital camera is only 3 months old, and I never had any problems with it, so it was not the camera. I posted the picture at an online community for psychics, and they agreed that it was a child angel in the photo. To see it on my camera, it's quite shocking, as it is much brighter and sharper. I treasure this photo till this day, considering the capture of a gift, because I feel that the angel had decided to just show itself since it knew we already knew it was there. Thanks guys, please share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And remember, never forget to lock your doors.